How are ya? My name's Jessica Whitworth, and it's another episode of Mama Needs a Drink. And today, it's cider time. Look at all of these beautiful bottles that are in front of me. When I heard that the Fraser Valley Cider Company was gonna be sending me some stuff to look at today, I was so excited because I'm already a fan of their cider. And today's selection is pretty spectacular, and all four I've never had before. So I'm really looking forward to this review. Now, if you've never been to the Fraser Valley Cider Company, you will find them in Langley, BC. And I've heard only good things. They are on my bucket list of places that I definitely need to go to. My sister was just there a couple of weeks ago. She had a cider flight and just a fantastic time at the cidery. So with that, let's get right into this, because the first one I am so excited about. It is a scrumpy cider. Now, scrumpies are not easy to find. A lot of cideries don't make these, and these are about as traditionally English cider as you can get. Now, back in the day, scrumpies were essentially made with all of those harsh, unselected apples that didn't make it into the cider that they were selling. So traditionally, it was really like the cider that the locals had at home. This scrumpy, I have a feeling it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna get right into it. And here's the thing that I love about bottles of cider from the Fraser Valley Cider Company is they have the pop caps on them. So many times I've actually opted not to buy a bottle of cider when it comes in a bottle this big, because once I cork it, I have to finish it. It's not gonna last very long in my fridge. This, I can pop that top right back on it, and it's probably good in the fridge, kept cold for at least another couple of days, so I can slowly enjoy it without having to burn through it really quickly. All right, let's give this scrumpy a try. Smells very dry, which is scrumpy. It has a tendency to be on the drier side. Should be a lot of tannins in there. These are made with heritage apples. Oh yeah, that is a scrumpy. Lots of tannins on the tongue there. Super dry, but very crisp and delicious. I'm gonna be enjoying more of that later on, for sure. All right, I'll put that one aside. The next one is their Gin Botanical. It's like they just married two of my favorite things in the whole wide world. I love a good gin and a good apple cider. They collaborated with Roots and Wings Distillery on this one. If you've been following us on Goes to 11 and at Mama Sippy Cup, my social media, you'll know that I just did a review of Roots and Wings. I looked at their vodka and their bourbon. Their gin, I haven't had the pleasure of trying. So I'm really excited to see how the juniper flavors of the gin really come out in the cider. Glug, glug, glug. Look at the color on that one. It is so clear and bubbly, it looks just like a champagne. Smells dry, but with a little bit of a hint of sweetness in it. It's on the medium sweet side, so not as dry as the scrumpy was. You get a little bit of the sweetness in there. I'm getting a little bit of lemon. And yeah, in that second sip at the back, I'm getting that almost like that juniper from the gin. Really nice, very refreshing. This is definitely a really good summer cider. Awesome. All right. Next up, I'm actually gonna switch these around because we're gonna go with the Rosy. And definitely that's what it looks like in color. This is a raspberry cider, so we should be able to get a really good raspberry finish on this one. Look at that beautiful pink rosé color. Oh yeah, the nose 100%, that is raspberry right there. Interestingly enough, not that like super punch of raspberry, like it smells like it, but when you drink it, it's drier and you definitely get the raspberry on it, but it's not sweet raspberry. It's more of like that tart finish. Very fresh tasting though. Definitely would be another summer favorite for me. This is the kind of cider that I think you could probably have with like some friends over, and you could share a bottle of this and everybody is going to enjoy it because it's not that overly dry cider that some people don't like, and it's not overly sweet either. It's just right in the middle. Awesome. Okay, last but not least is their black currant and cardamom. I have never heard of a cider with this combination before. So really curious to try this one. 7% alcohol it says on it. Cardamom in a cider. Let's see. Smells like chai tea. Oh, it's so weird. It's like I can smell the apples, but it also smells like a chai tea. That is crazy delicious. And I say that in that it smells like a chai tea and it has a hint of that flavor in the cider too, but it pairs so well with the apples. This is like fall in my mouth, essentially. Like this is what I want leading up into the fall season. I'm so blown away over that chai flavor. You have to try this one. I don't think you'll ever try another cider like it. Very quickly, I think gonna become one of my favorites because I am just loving the pairing with the chai kind of flavor. So that would be the cardamom chai and then the apples with it. And it's fruity, but still that tea-like flavor in the back end of it. And it's absolutely delicious. Now, these are just 4 of some of the incredible ciders that Fraser Valley Cider Company has. If you head to their website, Fraser Valley Cider Company.ca, we'll put the link down there for you so you can go directly there. They have a beautiful tasting room area and a place outside that you can sit and enjoy a flight of cider or a glass of cider. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Mama Needs a Drink. I know I did. I got lots of cider that I can continue on with, and luckily I can just pop that top, put it in the fridge, and enjoy some more tomorrow. Please follow us at Ghost211 on our social media, through YouTube, our website. Follow me on social media at Mama's Sippy Cup. We've got lots more in store for you, and I am looking forward to the next episode. Cheers.